And then with me being in it, I know what I signed up for.
What did you sign up for?
I signed up to deal with all of these different energies and spirits. And I'm in and out. Y'all in and out. Some of them I might just really be cool with, treat them like family. They're going to be at me more to get me to be like them. I know when it's time to leave. I know when it's time to stay.
Powerflow Convos, man. It's your boy Prime. This is our camera right here.
You can see me on there?
Yeah, we got you.
All right.
It's wide, so you're all the way over there.
All right. Let's do it.
It's a little bit of a different format, just a tad, because man, this brother came through to the station, did like 2 other shows and things like that, and then just like showed love to come on this podcast. So
no, for sure, it's all love.
I appreciate you, bro. This is Gitt Swift.
Sure. Yes, Sirski.
Man, where you from, bro?
Sir. Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
Yep.
From the crib.
Definitely.
So one thing about me, I'm from Lakeland, so I'm from Polk County. You're Hillsborough County, right?
Definitely.
Let the people know how important that is in Florida as far as like counties. Like
Hillsborough County?
They just think we all the same. They think we're all Miami.
Oh, like if somebody like saying Tampa and St. Pete, Miami,
like they think
Florida,
I could just
Florida.
say I'm from Tampa. Or
nah, that's just like how, man, people from Broward and Miami don't even like that. Like if you from Miami, you from Miami. You from Broward, you from Broward. You from St. Pete, you from St. Pete. So Hillsborough County, like Tampa, I don't know. I feel like we the strongest county in it though. I ain't no shade to Lakeland or nothing like that, but Hillsborough County, like athletes and stuff too. Lakeland got some athletes.
We got some dogs when it comes to football.
Tampa is like, we here.
Yeah, y'all hit a lot of different marks. So like y'all got athletes, y'all got food, y'all got the history.
Definitely.
The infrastructure. It's way different than where I'm from.
Definitely.
It's slow where I'm from. I grew up around cow pastures and
right. Nah, yeah, we city living. Like you, as a teen night, they got clubs. You know what I'm saying? As a teen, they got club for teens here.
That's crazy.
When we was coming up,
we in Lakeland. You try to have any kind of club, it's gonna get shut down probably the first 2 months.
Violence.
9 times out of 10, or any club in general.
Nah, yeah, and then see too with like Lakeland and Tampa, it's probably not as many people in Lakeland as it is in Tampa, but I can't be honest, they still do shows and stuff there with artists.
Yeah.
And then with Tampa being how we is, it's a lot of people moving here, but I felt like it was like they be flushing out the culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, like as far as like the music scene and the stuff I do here, like yeah, we got a lot of people here, but I don't know, it just when it comes to like the music scene or somebody, the only reason I'm speaking of music scene because I'm an artist, so I'm like seeing how to help me or not help, but like it's like the more people come, it's just flushing out the artists, bro. But they ain't gonna flush it all the way out, cause like I say, I'm here, so I'm gonna keep going hard to try to change that nightlife. Have let artists' music be getting played. They probably already do, but I'm just saying more. Have a club where people, the DJs cool with the people, with the artists. The artists gonna be showing love to the DJs. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It'd be a lot going on though. I don't really. I try not to get too deep into that, but I was just saying, like, with Hillsborough County, we got a lot, like, from athletes to artists to stuff like that, but with us just having a lot of people here, don't mean that the industry here good, you know what I'm saying, with music.
Yeah.
I mean, we ain't had nobody go up yet, but everybody come here to do their shows and do their runs and stuff. They just come here, use the spot and clear it,
I know.
make their bread and get up out of here, you know what I'm saying?
Why do you think like a lot of Tampa artists, Central Florida artists in general too, like really haven't made? Cause I grew up here. Like we have so much talent.
Right.
Like, we have so much talent, and some of the most talented guys.
I couldn't answer that, bro.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to make.
It's a lot of ways to answer that too. Like what I've seen, a lot of homies or people that were older that were doing stuff, they either get locked up,
right,
or they don't live that long.
Right. Or people just you see it not working for so long that you just give up too. Or some people just doubt themselves. Some people go off other people's journey, like, oh, he was hard, he did all that and he ain't make it. I know I ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? So some of them think like that too. I'm just one of the few who I feel like, man, this gift from God, he gave this to me for a reason. And I was telling my dog, like, this something I prayed for, my daddy prayed for. We got real confirmation from God that, that I'm supposed to be an artist. This is my field. So I don't get my gift from men, I get it from him. So it's like I know he gave it to me for a reason in his life, So it's like I gotta use it. I don't get too much caught up on the win because he said to do it. But it's like we probably thought, I thought I was gonna blow up that next week, that next month, that next year. It's probably in a couple months for me.
Yeah.
It could be next year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That could be my win, but I'm a win though. I know I'm gonna do it. But it just take time. It takes somebody like me to get in there and open the door, because I done been around it. I done been seen the different generations with the music. You know what I'm saying? So
you navigate this with faith. It sounds like, you know. And so, like, who is God to you? Because like a lot of people, God could be ancestors. Like, God could be themselves. God could be a tree. God could be the universe. Like, who's God to you?
Yeah. So I mean, in today's time, that all that is true. To me, it's just that, like, people say higher power. It's like, I never met him. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God, Christian, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I let people have, you know, their own beliefs. I don't judge by belief. I judge by character. So I got a homie, a best friend that's a Muslim. I had a big homie who was Ifa. Then I have Spanish homies who's something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's how you is as a person, bro. And I view religion as relationships. Like, that's your relationship with God. So instead of saying religion, that's your relationship.
Interesting.
With God, because at least you believing in something. You fasting, you praying, at least you believe in something. Because there's some people out here who move how they move and don't think nothing going on, don't know why stuff come back on them. You know, so everybody don't figure it out, because common sense ain't coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I know for me, I opened up a lot of doors spiritually, because like at some point I was open to everything being true.
Right.
But
because you gotta believe in defense if you believe in offense. You got offense for a reason. I feel you.
But you know, long story short, with me, it was like I started dealing with some tragedies. It was heavy. 2020 was bad for me. Like, multiple people getting killed in my circle, and then I didn't have faith. Like, I was like looking for stuff, and I was like tapping into African spiritualism, Native American spiritualism.
Just trying to figure it out.
I'm Puerto Rican, so like I'm like, what were my ancestors on, instead of just what I was told to believe in or something like that, or what American churches tell you to believe in. So I was super skeptical of Jesus and all of that. So I was like open up. He said, "I'm the way." The issue was, when I'm dealing with these problems, I'm the life. Nobody comes to the Father except through me. I didn't have nobody to pray to. I didn't know how to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And some people are like, oh, you know, you just got to rub some crystals together. You got to manifest this. You got to do this. So
you basically tried it all. So you really like checked out the menu to see what you liked it. So you ordered that, you ordered that, and then you see, okay, so the chicken just stick with you. So now you just get the chicken every time you come and eat here. So you just stuck with one after trying all the other ones?
Yeah, like I realized I couldn't get around Jesus. Jesus was the one that made everybody make a choice. If you think about like the history, like even in Islam,
right?
Like they say Jesus is a prophet,
right?
I have friends that were witches. They say Jesus is a warlock. They say he learned magic in Egypt.
But they still mentioning Jesus.
They all talking about Jesus, and it would bother me.
In the Quran, the Holy Bible, everything, Jesus.
It's all pointing to him.
Stories are similar.
But when you read his story, his accounts from people who knew him, he never said there's all these other ways to God. He said, I'm the way, I'm the truth, I'm the life. Nobody comes to the Father except through me, which offends everybody else. Because how dare you say you're the only way? I feel in my heart, I'm through my ancestors. I feel in my heart it's through Ifa.
Right.
And I looked into Ifa too.
It's all perspective. It's all what you go through. It's all experience too with your journey. Cause I got like my homeboy Muslim, so she prayed in their like way or language. You know, I think he was finna get his license or something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
He got him, and then people feel like, oh, it's cause I prayed. So I don't come to people like, I respect people, because if you believed in black table sheets and then you going through it in hard times and you keep waving these and you need money for the bills and you keep waving these in your house 3 times a day, and then you find money on the floor, you gonna be like, bro, I gotta keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you to stop doing that. That's what helped you. And can't nobody come tell me to stop praying or stop believing in God or stop believing in Jesus or don't be a Christian. Nobody can do that, because that's my own experience.
I get you.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I respect every everybody's way of or what they got going, as long as they ain't doing like nothing crazy, bro.
Well, that's the key. Cause
no, I'm saying to me and stuff like that, like
to you personally.
Nah, I'm saying like my partner can't be out here just putting out negative.
Right. So there's some sort of line.
Definitely.
Yeah. Which is
like your belief is your belief. You believe in that for a reason.
Yeah.
You with T-Mobile, I'm with Verizon, I'm with AT&T. You like they service. You was somewhere where it kept going on. I was somewhere on a boat where the service kept working good with me. So I stand with this phone company. You know what I'm saying? Like I go with what works for people, works for them, bro.
Yeah.
You might not be able to wear Old Spice deodorant, body wash and all that. I might be able to.
I can if y'all wanna, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like what worked for you is what worked for you down to anything, bro. Down to your woman, bro.
But here's the challenge. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe demons are real? Or like the demonic and evil stuff is real?
Yes.
So do you believe that the demonic can reward you too? Give you blessings? Like give you money and success and status?
Yes.
Right. So outside looking in, that's like, oh, it did something good for me.
Right.
My experience is that something demonic did a good thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Got my mom through a sickness.
Mm-hmm.
Or got me healed through something.
Mm-hmm.
You got rewarded, right? But it was a demonic reward, and it come with strings attached.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that that's real?
That you can get a demonic favor and you got to pay for it later?
Yeah.
Depending on what you do.
Right. And that's where I start being more skeptical on.
Because who labels it that is demonic?
Well,
your mom's sick and God came through for her.
So I'll give you my answer. Like anything outside, because of how exclusive Jesus is, when he says, I'm the way, I'm the truth, I'm the life, nobody comes to the Father except through me. Like, because he said it so exclusive, the way I interpret it, anything outside of Jesus is compromised. And you can categorize it as demonic or anything else, but anything outside of Jesus. And you got to notice, I come to this conclusion too, because it's like, people don't get offended with God. We can all believe in God,
right?
And people straight with that.
But when you go to like singling it out,
when you say Jesus, that's what made people like, wait, hold on, because even Muslims, they believe in Jesus, but they say he's a prophet, and then they say that he was never hung on a cross. They say that was a conspiracy. That's what it says in their scriptures. And so they changed the story. Like the story of Jesus is different. They believe in a different Jesus, essentially. And so that Jesus ain't the same as the Jesus from the Bible. So it's tough because it's like, oh, y'all believe in Jesus, but it's almost like saying
because
like,
they believe that Jesus in the Bible is a different version.
Right.
So that's why I don't.
They don't believe he's God.
That's why I don't get too deep with people on their beliefs, because you always everybody's entitled to their own beliefs. Like there's no right or wrong answer when it comes to beliefs to me. Like, you could try to tell somebody, like, bro, this balloon is yellow, bro, because that's how it came out. And they like, nah, y'all painted that, bro. You like, no, bro, this the real thing. It's really yellow right here, bro.
Yeah.
And somebody be like, bro, I ain't no fool, bro. I'm woke, bro. Like, that's colored.
Yeah.
So you feel how you feel. You feel like that just came out like that, and other people feel like it's colored.
I used to be into that.
So I don't. Like me personally, bro, like I don't get into all of that. I just let people believe what they is, bro. Because I've been around great people who was this and great people who was that and that. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
And so I just stay away from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because whatever worked for you, bro. My homeboy fasting and believing in that. All right, cool. I'm getting up, going to church on Sundays. I'm giving my money at the church, and my homeboy ain't finna say, you giving your money to the white man, you giving your money to the church. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't play with me like that. I don't play with them like that. It's religion. It's them trying to have a situation and relationship with God, and this is me and my life. So I really don't get into like try to do like right and wrong with it, bro. I just respect people. If you do that, you just do that over there.
I see.
But me, my woman, my kids, and all of that, we gonna stand on this over here. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's almost like you came to a decision. So I am curious, like, cause I understand what your perspective is with that, but now I want to know on you. Like, you came to the decision. For us, it's Christian. For us, it's Jesus. Like, how did you get to that decision?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I was raised in it.
Yeah.
And then when I detached from it, I got my own view of it. To show that I wasn't being forced to go to church. Like, as a kid, you are, cause you can't watch yourself. So when your parents going to church, you got to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you going so much, a seed planted in you.
Yeah.
And then with somebody like me, there's an anointing on my life. So my pastor's son always like sold into me. I get good grades, he'll buy me clothes. There's other kids that go to the church, but he did it for me. He knew God was going to use me one day. I didn't know. And he always sold into my life. He didn't tell me till I got grown with a kid, and at the time a kid, that God told him to do that for me. I just be like, he was there for me through anything. Like, I could call him, I could call Plug, I can call what they call them, shooters. I call YN. I can call all of them, bro, because I'm me at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? I have relationships with all of them. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying if that was the case, but I'm just saying how cool my pastor is and stuff like that. And he sold into me, and I didn't know, and then he said it, and then he don't know how much that helped me to this day. I do stuff for people with no return, no look for return, because he did it for me. He led by example, but I didn't even know. God knew I was going to be somebody. God knew I was going to be something. I started moving like it. That's why I did Young Kings. Brought my homeboys who used to be wild and stuff. Hey, you a young king too. We all young kings. You know what I'm saying? And so I got my own look on it. I got my, like, I was in the church, cool, as a kid, boom, boom, boom. Got older and started going through life, and then I realized, like, God is real. Let me pray to this God they've been talking about, they've been preaching about. Let me really pray, and boy, when you depressed, and I can honestly say you depressed, you don't want to live no more, you empty, and you just rather die. Like, can't nobody come feel that, bro. Not no woman, no money. No, nothing, until you mentally back right, and you have to just be poured back into, bro. And I knew God was real because I prayed, and I pray a lot, bro, and that's what helped me with everything. Like, and if something don't happen, it didn't happen for a reason. I was originally scheduled to do this last Wednesday. God had this plan for me to come this Wednesday because I did 3 things. The first thing, the second thing, and then this with you, and then I met you, you met me. It's not a coincidence.
No, nothing.
You get what I'm saying? God really using me. So that's like, it's just like stuff like this. I just know that, you know, that God is real. This is a prime example of what you just asked me. You know what I'm saying? It was a reason I come here. It's the reason you see that it's artists. I'm able to be an example like, dang, it's artists out here like him. On pop pills, on get high and stuff like that. And there's nothing against that. Even if I got people that do it, you know what I'm saying? That's them. This just me. Me just being me. I ain't perfect. I ain't no saint. I still make mistakes. Don't try me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm so cool, so nice and stuff like that. But the other side get dark, and that's why I stay away from there. I seen Ray Lewis say there's a king in you and there's a fool in you. And he was like, stay around people that bring out the king in you. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But to answer your question, yeah, bro, just going through life, bro, and actually like going through what I had to go through, and then praying and stuff, and then he being there for me, my pastor being there for me in my darkest days, he praying for me, and I felt at peace. My other pastor praying for me, and I felt at peace. And they Christians, and I went back to the church, and I be thanking them, you know what I'm saying? The same people I hugged and broke down in their arms, or with my daddy and all that, the same people that still there for me till now. Don't judge me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so yeah.
And I'm not held to a certain expectation. It's like, it's real, it's just pure. They're not judging me off of none of that, bro. And like, I seen my daddy change his life. Really? My dad was a real street dude, like, you know what I'm saying? I went to prison in and out you know what I'm saying? Like real street dude, bro.
He believed in Jesus.
Yeah, for sure. Rap name was Jewish because he was about his bread, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He was just doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying?
That was his name, Jewish?
Yeah, because he was about his bread. He about money, about his money. That's hard. It's just like, it just, you know, just different stuff, you know. But mainly me going through life, bro, and then seeing my dad change from being what, you know, I can't tell you all the stories, but from being how he used to be to where who he is now, you know. Yeah. Respecting me, respecting my brothers and sisters, my mama, you know what I'm saying, being a man of faith, man of God, leveling up, you know what I'm saying, making sure, you know, he moved the right way, even if he's slipping, you know what I'm saying, he'll apologize to the whole family if he's slipping, just like stuff, you know what I'm saying, stuff he don't gotta do, like, you know what I'm saying, it's just seeing him become the man he is, love on my mama, love on my brothers and my sisters, you know what I'm saying, it's just, I had an example, but God had showed him my pastor, he followed my pastor, and I follow him, you get what I'm saying, it's like, so that was my own take on it, bro. Anybody else that was just out here just wilding, bro, they still wilding, going through all this crazy stuff, they still doing it, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I could see all that, but if you don't want change, you're not going to get it. But I wanted change, you know what I'm saying? I still want change to this day, bro. Like, it's be little stuff I just want to fix, bro. Yeah, like just little stuff, just down to like, just like little stuff, bro. Like procrastination, like cut back on that. When I get mad, like when I care about somebody and they make me mad, I spaz. Depending on who it is, it's a homeboy, I cut you off. If you somebody like my lady or something, I'm gonna be so mad and upset, and you know what I'm saying. You feel like you hurt me, so I'm trying to say stuff to hurt you. Like I just want to help. I'm like on me, my personal journey right now. I just need patience. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's
that's
just
a tough prayer though.
Yeah, facts, bro.
You get them opportunities to be patient.
Nah, for sure, bro. Yo. So it's like, seeing helping my dad in the move, and then seeing my mama might complain about something, and my dad like, I'm sorry. It's like, dang, it could just be fixed that easy. Wow. And they still about to go in the house and lay down after this. I'm dragging it. Me personally, I'm dragging it. I'm like, I'm still mad. You know what I'm saying? It's like anything just like, because I feel like when I care about people, they shouldn't do certain things. But like my parents say, everybody ain't you. You know what I'm saying? So
your dad sound like he's full of the spirit.
Oh no, definitely, bro. Definitely, like amazing. He used to speak at prisons and stuff like that. You know, he used to speak to the youth. Wow. I know a lot of people through him, just having respect for him.
You think he'll ever sit down with me? Maybe one day in one kind of reality, because he sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he'll have to be it. Like he'll have to like it. He don't really like the fame.
You're right.
And the stuff like that.
I hate it.
This could be cool. This might be cool for him though, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Even if I just get to meet him.
Yeah, I definitely run it by him. I see, like he a person that never gave up. Like he believed in me. Like he the one who put the first bread into me I think I was in 8th grade, 9th grade. Print up CDs, CDs, just everything, just. He was on the run. He drove through a hurricane to try to get me signed before he had to turn himself into prison. Like
what?
It's the real story out here. But
you ever told that story?
I don't think so. I don't know. I probably have. I probably like the guys know, but I don't think like the internet know. But yeah, nah, it'll be out. It'll be out. You know, one day. It's just like the show. Like
wow.
Like you know.
That's crazy. How many siblings you had?
2 brothers, 2 sisters.
So you had a pretty big family.
Right.
You had 5 of y'all.
Right.
That's a lot of mouths to feed. I got 3.
Yeah, that's like my mom kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then he got more daughters.
So your family's big.
Yeah, we big.
Yeah. So you know that's a lot that he. As you keep talking about your dad, see, I didn't grow up with my dad, so. Mm-hmm. Every time I get to hear a brother talking about their relationship with their dad, it already starts tripping me out because I don't know firsthand experience what that's like, but I can see like how helpful that is.
For sure.
Right? And then also on the flip side, growing up how I grew up and my homies that grew up the way I grew up too, we didn't have dads in the household.
No, facts.
The way that it just shot our lives. I'm one of the only ones that's alive.
Right.
And you know, it just took a time to reconcile with my dad. I ended up reconciling with my dad. But I just like, as a father now, I got 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And
you just can't imagine leaving them.
I can't imagine it.
Yeah.
I can't, because I understand how lonely it felt, bro. And you got to think, when you got a dad, you feel like you got some protection.
Right.
Like, bro, I got my dad on the way, my dad gonna protect me. Bro,
Right.
I never felt that.
Right.
Never. Like, I can never feel my dad's gonna protect me. So guess who had to protect me? Me. So, I mean, at 12, I got a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, always have it on me. Because one thing, when I started noticing how they jumping people, I was like, I'm gonna make sure that don't happen.
Right.
So that was one of the ways I made sure that wouldn't happen. You know, so then when situations would happen and I'm by myself and I gotta handle business, they know
You got it.
just so, because I didn't have it. I feel like if I had a dad though,
Been more
I wouldn't even
protected.
think to do something.
Right,
like
right. And
wouldn't
but
even be
also too, it could go a different way. With having a dad, I know people who got dads and they in jail still. Like, the dad's out, but the
Yeah.
decision they make was on you. Changing stuff is on you, basically. Like, if you know, I could still make my own decisions and do crazy stuff with a dad.
That's facts.
You know what I'm
right
saying?
now on that topic, actually, because it's fresh in my mind and it actually hurt my heart, bro. I got no joy in bringing this up, but since we're in the topic and I know you're speaking from a true spot, Rampage Jackson, Roger Jackson. Did you see the situation with Rampage, the UFC fighter?
Just ran on
His son went
right.
into the pro wrestling
Right.
thing. The thing that I saw that messed with me, man, like, I'm seeing Rampage calling his son and basically riling him up. He said, hey, man, did I see you with some guys with some tights jumping you and this and that? He's like, man, no, that's not how it happened. And he's like, man, do I got to send my goons to take care of it because you ain't handling it? Basically, I'm looking at that from a biblical standpoint. I'm looking at that. The Bible says, do not provoke your children to anger. So now I'm seeing Roger get all riled up. Like, man, what you mean? Like, I ain't sweet like that. Da, da, da. And Roger's getting all riled up. Then plus the people that he's there to visit at the wrestling thing, they're like, bro, you gonna get your get back. Because did you know what happened, the situation? So he's backstage and chilling with the pro wrestlers. He got invited to go hang out at a pro wrestling thing. But he a fighter. Like, he a UFC, or not UFC, but he a cage fighter.
Right. You're
Roger
just vibing.
Yeah, so he really do that. So he's just vibing, chilling. One of the wrestlers goes up thinking he's a wrestler. And he goes and takes a can of like beer and smashes it on his head. Right? And when you wrestle, you're supposed to like move so it don't really hurt, stuff like that. He ain't know to do that. So he gets clean smashed in the head, bro. So he goes up to, hey, bro, what was that? So they start telling him, man, they start enabling him, bro, go ahead and get back in the ring. So long story short, he like, I'm finna go. So he goes into the ring, bro. He takes both his legs, slams the guy on his head. The guy's already knocked out. Like, he's not moving at all. He gets on top of him. He starts haymakers, blah, blah, left, right. He hit him 23 times, but the guy's like completely out. He's out. So he's unconscious, bah, bah, and he don't even stop until someone pulls him off of him. And then now he starts fighting the people pulling him off. It's just a bad look.
Like, he woke up.
Right. So I'm looking at it like, I'm really disappointed, bro. Main person I'm disappointed in is his father. Because the way he was talking to him over the phone, you know, trying to get him to like tighten up and whatever, you know, that's not the first time he's talked to him like that. Plus, you riling him up. Like, you already like, you picking on him. You getting him more angry. Plus, he's already under your shadow, bro. You're a famous UFC legend. He's already under your shadow. Like, there's a lot of things that you can understand. Like, Buddy's got a lot of thoughts running through his mind right now. And it's on camera. They telling him it's cool. Go ahead and tag him, right? But like, I just see how his dad in that moment didn't help him. Now he's actually facing attempted murder charges.
Oh, it fired back on him.
Big time. Not his dad, but the kid. I mean, not the kid. I don't know how he's young. But attempted murder, serious stuff. And now it's just like, it's an ugly situation. But to me, that's a perfect example of like, you can have a dad in your life, but if your dad is not teaching you, giving you them real gems, the ways to keep you out of prison, the ways to keep you like preserving life, not taking life, it's gonna backfire. And your dad got so much influence on you that it could go either way.
Right.
So I'm just, what do you think about that, bro?
About that situation?
Yeah.
Oh, about that situation? Nah, I think his daddy should have led him a little better than that. Yeah. Your daddy don't want to see you crash out anyways. So I don't know what that about. That could have been entertainment. That could have been about some money or something.
Yeah, it's
and
tricky.
It ain't really that. You like his temper got the best on. He could have slammed, bro, and just stood over him and not hit him or nothing. He could have went about it different ways, but you know, as human, you rage up. You know, some people shoot somebody and shoot them 7 times, but it's like an adrenaline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a passion crime, man.
Yeah, like, you know, it just take over. But, yeah, I don't know what his dad was on. His daddy shouldn't have, you know?
Yeah, but no, I see the opposite with you. Like, your dad led you in a way.
Yeah, he don't want me to crash.
Yo.
Even if we went out of town, we went out of state, and I forgot my fire, he like, you ain't gonna need it. You know, when you be having it, sometimes you might have to use it. You know, he just believing, you know, he just being positive.
Yeah.
He pretty cool, bro. He just want to live life, bro. When you been through all that, you don't really want to be dealing with all that still, you know?
No, you don't.
So to see me like out here with my fire and all that, he like, boy, I done been through all that, boy. It's time to just live, you know?
How do you navigate, though? Like, you're in hip-hop, bro, and I see, like, hip-hop, the culture, not the genre, because I don't really like to acknowledge the genre.
Right.
They play with our culture too much.
Right, for sure.
The hip-hop, the real hip-hop.
Right.
The culture, what you got to deal with, the energy we put out, the energy we got to distribute. How do you keep up with, like, who you are and the type of energy that people have, that sometimes they got the wrong energy and they come at you?
Because we in it, you know, we in it, but not of it. So,
right.
I just know who I am. That's what keep me from doing a lot of stuff. I just know who I am.
Yeah. So you stay disciplined.
Yeah, you can't get me to just be certain way. I can, and then with me being in it, I know what I signed up for.
What did you sign up for?
To well, me personally, I signed up to deal with all of these different vibes, energies, and spirits. Because I know it's a lot of artists, and it's artists that I want to work with.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't got to go to my crib and chill. We can make music, create art. We could do that. And I'm in and out. Y'all in and out. Some of them I might just really be cool with, treat them like family. But I chose to get in this industry. You know what I'm saying? They don't even treat their own good. So some like an outsider, they not gonna treat you better. You know what I'm saying? I'm somebody positive and y'all negative. You think they finna treat me better? No. They gonna be at me more.
Exactly.
To get me to be like them. You get what I'm saying? But I just know who I am. So you ain't gonna have me tripping. And I know, like I said, what I signed up for. So when I'm facing different spirits and vibes and people with different energies, I know how to curve it. I know how to keep going. I know when it's time to leave. I know when it's time to stay. You know what I'm saying? I could feel it. Like anybody that tell you, my mama, my daddy, brother, sister, any girl I dealt with, they'll tell you, like, I'm big on energy. I can feel it. I can feel when you lying to me. I just know. I just ask you something and you'll just feel it. Mm-hmm. I just be knowing. I literally called somebody. We supposed to go somewhere. I'm at the barber. He like, I took the wrong turn. Me, I'm a thinker. Okay, you live in Tampa. You from Tampa, so you didn't take the wrong turn. You know by every street on here, out here.
That was yeah.
Right? So he's like, I'm gonna see how far I am and call you back. I tell the barber, like, bro, he probably finna flake. There's something fishy about it. Call me back. Oh yeah, bro, I'm too far, bro. I'm all the way back. All right, cool. I knew you went. So now I done hired a babysitter. I done got my edge up for no reason. And instead of you just keeping it 100 with me, telling me why I can't go with you, you telling me you missed turns and exits and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I could tell. I just know stuff. I just be knowing, like, you could just feel stuff, bro. Like,
no,
it's a million. I'm very deep thinker, bro. For even real. When I have dreams, I share my dreams because stuff ended up happening. So, like I say, bro, God got an assignment for me, bro, and that's just what I'm on. So I just be vibing, bro. Like, I know I'm gonna be somebody, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no matter how it go, though. Like, sign, not sign, being the biggest, not being the biggest, I know I'm somebody. Like, I know I'm gonna touch whoever I touch. because God wouldn't have put me in the position that I'm in. You get what I'm saying?
You know what's funny, bro? I try really hard to ignore it. Like, I hate the industry. I just do. I work in the industry, and I hate it. I'll just be honest.
Right.
Now, and I do my hardest to ignore
Right.
Rap, anything going on. So it's very hard for me to actually, like, hear about somebody. Because bro, you see, like, oh, you going to this, I don't go to nothing.
Right.
So it's just interesting that your name popped up and hit my radar, because it's like, not just because of this, but before that. And, you know, it's like, I look at that like, no coincidences once again. So, you know, I think that I agree, like, God has a really special plan for your life, and I be locked in. Like, my favorite spot to go to is, like, my prayer closet. And I look at that like I'm in a lighthouse. For sure. And sometimes I'm in here and I'm just praying for people.
No, fact.
Yeah, I'm just looking out for people as best as I can, as genuine as I can. And that's my main spot. That's my spot.
Nah, yeah, like, when I have to reset, I pray every day, first of all, in the morning, even with my son before school, protection and everything. So, but when I have to reset, cause you could feel, like, I could feel when I ain't pray. I just get going and stuff all over the place, and I gotta regroup. I'm like, hold on, I ain't even pray today.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Stuff goes smooth, stuff don't go smooth. Like, bro, I ain't even pray. Hold on, let me just pause everything. Let me pray, and then but I hit my knees in my room, and that's when I just holler at God. Sometimes, like, you know, people got different ways of praying. You know what I'm saying? I done heard a dude say he take everything off and tell God, I come to you with nothing. You get what I'm saying? I'm one of them. I done been in my boxes for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just let him know. I took everything. Jury, nothing on. I come to you as me, as one. God, be with me. Help me. You know what I'm saying? Walk me through this. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I am. That's how I'm going to forever be. Because I know how powerful, you know, God is. And that's why, like, I don't be tripping about not being, like, where I want to be right now. God do his thing with timing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't play about them prayers either.
And I wanted to be how I am in 2017, 18. I was in Atlanta, I was in the mix. I met a little bit of everybody, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it just wasn't the time. And everything played out how it played out. I was upset at the time because it was testing my faith. But, you know, faith is believing something going to work without seeing it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, if you see it, you don't need faith.
It's like, so my daddy like, you know, it's a reason. Just, it's tough. So I'm coming back here. I'm going through it bad. I'm like, holidays come, I'm broke because I had put it all in the music. So it was like, I'm hitting the steering wheel. I'm crying, I'm going through it, like, what? I got my stuff in the car, all kind of stuff. It was just, you know, and I prayed, bro. I'm like, God, just help me, bro. God, be with me, bro. And every time I prayed, it was there, bro. I remember, like, I done been in, people think they situations be worse and stuff. Man, we all go through the same stuff, bro, like, similar. So that's why, it's like, with this record, this tape, Swift No Gitt, is just giving all that I went through, bro. It's just giving everything that I felt, every emotion, me trying to force relationships and force energy and stuff like that. It's just like, all of that is in this, bro. It's like, I just know God real, bro, and that's why I know he using me, bro. It just wasn't a time when I tried to have it, when I was trying to be where I'm at now and how I am. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff I'm doing now without a label. I'm having sit-downs with the DJs. I'm having studio sessions, listening parties, all that on my own. You know what I'm saying? I compliment on my own. I got videographer, photographer moving with me. Stuff label will be doing. I got my own ideas for my cover. I got my track listing. I pick out my own beats. I write my own music. I'm moving around, you know, I keep my face clean, like I'm doing press runs. I text them, hey, the song about to hit 1 million. I reached 1 million views, no bots, no ads, no nothing.
That's amazing.
God got me, bro.
Yeah, that's great. Hey, congrats on that too.
I'm like, when, like, you know, one of them people, they be like, bro, somebody need to protect him.
Yeah.
God got me, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? So all the stuff I'm doing, press run, all this, bro. I'm doing this off the strength. Hey, I got a song, I got an album coming out, but I got this track about to hit 1 million views. Could we do a interview and talk about the album? Da da da. Set it all up, just how these majors do. You know what I'm saying? It's not costing me as much. It's still costing me. I'm funding everything from gas, food, anything. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Whatever I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, God is real, bro. At the time I wanted it, it just wasn't at the time, bro. I came back going through it. Like I told you, I've been that person crying, punching the steering wheel, broke, trying to figure it out. And
that's what got me.
And I'm like, you just go through stuff, bro. I remember my pops calling one time. And thanking me for I said, like I think I told my partner, but he was thanking me for like socks, some boxes or something. My mama knew what he wanted, so she bought it, and she said it was from me. So when I got off the phone with him, I was just breaking down like I couldn't even get him no boxes, no socks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like from there it was just like, all right, shoot, I might get him a hard shirt, pants matching the shirt, get an outfit, whatever I gotta do. How you feel? I done felt that. Yeah. I done been through that, bro. So yeah, it's normal. We human. We go through. I don't know one human that live a perfect life, bro. And if it is, it's probably on Instagram. You gotta be honest. You know what I'm saying? People with money who get sick. It's people who got money in their bank account and die of car accident, or it's just stuff happens, bro. It's just, man, you gotta get your relationship with God, bro. So you know you're gonna be straight when you leave here.
Now, I want to ask you a question that's a little confrontational, but like, so I don't know your music like that. I think I heard I heard the record.
Parallel Part.
We just heard Parallel Part. I like the vibe. I didn't really listen to the words.
Right.
Like
it's just turn up, yeah.
But now, do you feel like your music represents Jesus?
Mine?
Yeah.
My music right now? No, I don't feel like this represent Jesus. I feel like this that dark part of it, like not the dark part, but the part like I feel like this is the part where I ain't gonna compare it to his I ain't gonna compare it to his story.
Take your time, bro.
I'm gonna just say like with where I'm at now, with the emotions and the battles I put in, I feel like I ain't gonna say it represents Jesus. Because I was finna try to do a comparison to the story, but I ain't gonna do that unless I sit down and really think it all the way through to put it how I want to say it. Because right now I can't say it how I want to say it. Yeah. But this is like pain. This is like what you go through, so people can be like, okay, cool, dang, he went through all of this too. He turned up like this and he vibed like this. He still go to church. He still say God. He still call his pastor. He talk to his pastor. Dang, this is really him being himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Can I say something on that? So like, Glorilla just got a lot of backlash
for the gospel,
because she got the gospel award.
Right.
Not even gonna ask you your opinion on that, unless you want to share it. But a lot of people in the Christian space got really mad, and then I heard the record. I'm like, the record is kind of fire.
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
With Kirk Franklin, the record's fire. Right. I think even on a business standpoint, whatever, like it made sense that she got the award. However, here's the thing that I'm tripping out about. She's not allowed to have a record about Jesus. Like, even though most of her catalog is probably on the darker side. Not probably. It is on the darker side.
Well, with the awards and stuff, it's like a lot of that stuff is opinion based.
You're right.
And that song right there, she made a song, and that probably could have touched the right person.
I think it didn't. Yeah.
But they expecting all the craziness from that when she dropped that. They weren't trying to really respect it, which you can't be like that, because if you want people coming to God, you can't get the people that's in the church anyways. You got to go out and get the people. Somebody like God uses people, bro. Like, you ain't got to be perfect. Be yourself, bro. My story, my everything gonna help somebody one day, bro.
It's true, man.
Be yourself.
If we really,
that's why you say like that. Why when you ask it like, does it represent Jesus? It's like, nah, this ain't Christian music.
Mm-hmm.
It's just showing like somebody who got faith for real and who going and doing it and stuff like that, and really showing you they still stand with God, bro. Like he stand for something. This boy is God. This man is God fearing, and he just going through what he going through, and he's letting you know you can get through it, bro, and you can still represent him. That's my goal. This is my first tape using profanity.
Really?
Yeah. Parallel Park. That song you hit that hit 1 million.
Clean.
Yeah, you just won't know. It's clean. You just,
I didn't even I didn't listen.
Yeah,
to
you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. That's why when you played me a track, I noticed it was clean.
You did know.
Yeah, you know that. But this song right here is when I was going through it, that dark place.
Understand?
Because I gotta bring the people and let them know, bro. I feel you.
I understand.
And my story ain't over. I could drop another tape after this and probably like, all right, I ain't that type of Swift no more. You get what I'm saying? You just never know. Whatever God got in store for me, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you think like God's gonna take all the negative and still make it positive, which is biblical.
For sure.
Yeah, he's
for sure.
Makes all
because all that
good.
stuff my daddy did back in the day that I witnessed, I'm able to use that as a testimony.
Right.
And brag on him about it.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not one of those people, right, that like worships and follows Jesus and is going to paint a certain picture and be like, it's gotta be this way.
It's tough. You gonna hurt yourself trying to do that. You'll hurt yourself like telling somebody like, bro, you got to go, like when you go to church, bro, you got to be like this, like that, and then you leave church and they see you fire up a blunt. Nah, they ain't taking you serious.
Right.
Now, why should I believe the God he believing in, boy?
Ain't no discipline.
This man is flawed. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. Hey, you about that
then
word
you
back.
being somebody straight up like, bro, you ain't perfect, bro. You ain't got to be, bro. Just better yourself, bro. Try to better yourself whatever way you can. Swift White, wake up and want to fast. That's what I did. 2 weeks ago, I woke up and want to fast before 5 o'clock, 1 meal. I ain't even do the 1 meal. I just did fruit. I did watermelon because it's good on an empty stomach. And they got benefits, you know what I'm saying? You feel healthy, clear mind, you're going to be better, you know what I'm saying? You feel better, you're going to perform better. So that's how it is, bro. Like, I'd rather just be raw. And these days, you can't be how the Kurt Franklins and stuff was back in the day. As soon as Kurt Franklin just got in an argument with his son, they tried to expose him.
I know.
That ain't exposing. That's he going through regular life. He just on his own path, bro. That's why with Swift No Gitt, before I did that whole tape, bro, I called my mama. I was asking God how to tell my people, my mama them like, hey, I respect y'all, but I'm finna do me. I never gave music my all because I always held back. I always kept it clean for them. I don't curse in front of my parents though. But I'm like, I never gave music my all because I ain't put the bread up and all that because I never really gave it my all. I ain't get to be the full me.
I can understand, like, we cut a certain, like, I get it. I can see in your eyes, like, we probably done seen the same kind of things. We probably done had the same kind of experiences. We probably even know some of the same people, but that's a whole nother story.
Definitely.
So Gitt Swift, man, I appreciate you, like, coming on and having this really powerful conversation with me.
Sure.
You know, some of y'all, the cameras cut out. We had some issues, and so what y'all got to do is y'all got to tap into the audio to get the bonus, because we got some exclusive things from him.
Gems.
Yeah, some gems. So, man, I just want to shout you out one more time, and also want to encourage you, bro. Like, continue. I think that the way that you describe your prayer life is beautiful, bro.
Definitely.
Like, and I would be a hypocrite to say that God can't use all of that.
Right.
Like, my point with Glorilla was like, I would be a hypocrite to be like, she not on the way. She probably is on the way.
Definitely.
And maybe other people that are in the Christian space, industry, whatever, they don't feel that way. That's fine. They could feel whatever they want to feel. But I know what I've experienced with God. God, bro, I was an enemy. Like, I was pulling people out of church. I didn't want nothing to do with white Jesus, white man's religion, none of that. I didn't want that.
Right.
And I was celebrating Kwanzaa with the family. I wasn't even doing Christmas no more. I was anti all of that.
Right.
God still met me.
Right.
Jesus still gave me a chance.
Right.
It was all through forgiveness. He gave me that ability to be forgiven. And because I've been touched like in that way, I just want to spread that to people and spread that love and spread that hope.
Right.
Cause I know that we trying to really get free out here. We doing all these things to try to be free, and we need deliverance. He's the one that's offering it to us.
Right. That's why you see all the rappers with the money, the athletes, and everybody that still commit suicide and stuff like that. It's like,
man,
it's a lot more they was missing. Foundation, faith, and all that, you know?
Man.
So,
can you get one thing for the people, man, encouraging them, because that was a really deep point. Please expand on that. Encourage the folk, man. They're watching you. Maybe even people who never heard about you, man.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to say, bro?
To encourage you, man, I'm gonna be 100, bro. Like, I ain't got no speech for them.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell them, like, you know, get a relationship with God, bro. Because it's priceless, bro. When the money gone and your girl or whoever, your husband, your wife or whatever, bro, you still need that foundation. That money ain't enough, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, the suicide rate is higher, but we making more money in the world, right? But the suicide rate is higher. It's like athletes, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Them people going through it, bro. They don't have a foundation, bro. They don't, you know, and hopefully they do have a relationship with Christ, you know what I'm saying? And then God find it in his heart to forgive them, you know, with what they did. But I say that to say, like, money ain't it. All the stuff we chasing, material stuff, it ain't it, bro. It's just, you got to have a real solid foundation to be free and continue to get poured into, because when you pour into other people and you empty, it ain't going to work, bro. So that's my thing. Make sure you know, you get your relationship with God, and just, you ain't got to be all the way in, just try. And you gonna get in there, you know what I'm saying? Just try, just attempt, you know what I'm saying?
It's a real try for sure. He gonna get you.
Because the material stuff ain't working, bro. And that's why a lot of people have been waking up, and because a lot of people been empty for real, bro. So it ain't never too late. Like how you wanted to go your own way, he waited on you, you know what I'm saying? And he took you in with open arms, bro. So that's what I'm on, bro. Like, and if you're doing something, don't give up. Just keep your faith, because we don't get it from man. We get it from God. He gave you that gift for a reason. So be a vessel out here.
Yeah, man. One thing I want to leave the people with, man, the gospel real quick, man. The gospel is the good news that Jesus came as God in man form. Very difficult to understand. You don't have to just take my word for it. Look into that. God in man form was born, was without any unclean spirit, with anything unclean in his life. No sinning, no doing anybody dirty, no doing anything wrong, unrighteous, hurtful, evil, nothing. No evil in his heart. Then he got killed innocently. He got killed, murdered, went through it, knowing he was gonna go through it, and died. And then 3 days later, came back to life. Once again, crazy story. But I'm telling you, look into the facts about it. Look into why people were willing to die, because they believed that was true. They saw him after he came back to life. And investigate why all roads keep pointing back to him. He affects our calendar. He affects different scriptures. He affects all these different truth seekers in some capacity. And the belief is that if you believe in the power of him coming back to life, because he wanted to die for you, to forgive you of all the times you've messed up. Sin is not the death sentence. Unrepentance is the death sentence. Sin is not what's going to disqualify you. He already paid the price for that on the cross. What's going to disqualify you is if you don't believe that. And so we've heard it. A lot of people have heard it. A lot of people in church have heard it. I say church is a place that people go to, a book club where nobody reads the book. Just because you heard it don't mean you believe it. But if you believe in him, you will have life forever. And you can't put a value on that, like Gitt said. So, love y'all, man. Encourage y'all. Powerflow Convos, Gitt Swift. Yes, let's go.
Yes,
Powerflow Convos. Keep it powerful.